You ever notice how everyone talks about the Sphinx like it's just some old statue? But the deeper you look, the more the science around it starts acting weird. And not fun fact weird. I mean, why does nobody talk about this weird? Let's start with something simple. The Sphinx has a seismic fingerprint. Yeah, a literal vibration signature. When scientists sent seismic waves through the ground around it, the Sphinx responded differently from the surrounding bedrock, almost as if the ground beneath it isn't the same ground. And you're probably thinking, okay, maybe the rock is just different. Sure, except the anomaly appears shaped, not random, not natural, shaped. Why would the earth beneath the Sphinx be shaped? Then there's the humidity problem. This one blew my mind. The Sphinx absorbs moisture from the air, in the middle of the desert. How? Why? The surrounding limestone doesn't seem to behave the same way, yet the Sphinx does. Scientists still don't fully understand why. And here's where your brain might go. Wait, does that mean the Sphinx was built in a wetter climate? Exactly. And some geological studies suggest just that. The Sphinx shows signs that some researchers interpret as precipitation weathering, rainfall erosion, from a time when the Sahara was far greener than it is today. So now you're thinking, hold on, who was building giant monuments when the Sahara was green? Great question. No one knows for sure. There's no widely accepted civilization on record from that era capable of carving something this massive. Now let's talk about the groundwater anomaly. This one is wild. There's water beneath the Sphinx, not a puddle, a whole aquifer system, and its levels rise and fall, in sync with the Nile. But here's the twist. The Sphinx sits on relatively high ground. Water shouldn't collect there, yet it does. Some researchers think the Sphinx was built on that exact spot because of the water. Why? Maybe it was a marker. Maybe it served a purpose we haven't figured out yet. And then there's the electromagnetic anomaly. This one barely gets talked about. Some reports claim that when lightning strikes the Giza plateau, electrical effects can be detected around the Sphinx. Why would a stone monument behave in unusual ways? What's inside it? What's under it? And here's the part that makes people uncomfortable. The Sphinx enclosure may produce infrasound, sound too low for humans to hear, but capable of affecting the body and mind. Infrasound has been linked to feelings of unease, fear, and even the sensation of being watched. So when ancient people said the Sphinx spoke, were they imagining it? Or were they reacting to something we still don't fully understand? Now let's talk astronomy. Everyone knows the Sphinx faces east, but almost no one knows that some researchers argue its alignment may correspond to a sky configuration from around 12,000 years ago. Not 4,500, 12,000. And you might be thinking, so, was the Sphinx built before the pyramids? Maybe. Or maybe the pyramids were built to align with something that was already there. And finally, the strangest scientific mystery of all. Researchers using advanced scanning techniques have identified density variations within the Sphinx that don't perfectly match solid stone. Not confirmed chambers, not confirmed tunnels, just areas that raise questions. So what does all this mean? Honestly, nobody knows. And that's the part that makes the Sphinx so fascinating. It's not just old, it's not just mysterious, it's not just iconic. It's scientifically puzzling, geologically strange, acoustically intriguing, astronomically aligned. And maybe, just maybe, it's a message from a world that understood. What's your opinion? Comment down below, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.